guys, I wanted to go over how to descale a Keurig, and there are a couple different ways to do it. For our units, they do ask that we do it every 3 months. Basically, if you are cleaning in the months of January, April, July, or October, you're going to know that the first clean of the month will need to be descaled, or the Keurig will need to be descaled. We do keep these in all the units, and if you don't see any in the units, you need to obviously put that on the Trello list or whatever you were using at that time to keep track of stocking needs in our units. So I wanted to make a quick video so that you can see how it works. Some I know are more visual than just reading the instructions. So number one, this takes about 45 minutes. So please start the descaling process when you first get into the unit after your first load of laundry is done. That way it can be done by the time you are done. And there are two ways that Keurig tells you can descale. One of them is for K-Duo brewers, and the other is for Keurig brewers. I think all of ours are Keurig brewers, so however, keep that in mind. If you see K-Duo on one of the brewers, do it. The instructions are under the label, so you just peel it back, and the instructions for the brewers, the Duo brewers, is here, and then the Keurig brewer is here. This is what I'm going to go off of. So the very first process, the first thing you do is you open it up. You put the entire bottle of descaling solution into an empty reservoir. So if there's water in there, pour it out. I took out the charcoal filter. I didn't know if it'd be a good idea to have that in there. Then I'm also going to, next we're going to fill the bottle with water, and this is also going to go in the reservoir. Make sure it's full. We'll put that in the reservoir. Okay, they're both in the reservoir now. All right, now you're gonna run a rinsing brew. So you are gonna need a cup here, probably the largest cup you can, but you are going to need to be monitoring it a bit. So in case the brewer overflows, you don't want it to overflow the cup. Okay, so what it says here is place a large ceramic mug on the drip tray, lift and lower the brewer handle. I'm going to take this out. Make sure it's empty. Obviously, let's turn it on. Then you're going to select the largest brew size and press brew. Then you're going to just be pouring the mug into the sink when it's done. Hopefully you've gotten a large enough mug. Anyway. Okay, lift to begin. Dispense hot water, continue. We're going to do a 10 ounce because that's the largest for this cup. Okay, we're going to come back after this fills up and I'll tell you the rest of the instructions. Obviously, we had put 10 ounces, so it's only going to be 10 ounces. And so once that first cup that you just ran is done, you're going to pour it out and you're going to keep going until the add water pops up on it. You're going to just keep doing cup after cup after cup. And I mean, depending upon the size of your reservoir, it may only be a couple cups. This one, I think, is 3. So we're going to run this again. Dispense hot water, 10 ounces. And so now it's running again. And then after the fill water reservoir comes on the little screen, you're actually going to let it just sit there for 30 minutes. And there will still be some water in there because the add water comes on before the reservoir is completely empty. So after that comes on, you're going to just let it sit there for 30 minutes and we'll come back and I'll tell you what's next. So we've done the cleansing rinse, then we did step 2, which was the internal tank soak. And now we're going to do the fresh water rinse. So we're going to rinse out or pour out, there's not a lot left, but we're going to pour out the rest of the rinse, and then we're going to fill this, I believe we fill this with clean, cool water. To the max fill line. Okay, so we're going to fill it all the way up to the max fill line, wherever that is on the unit that you're using. Max. That was over max. There we go. Okay. And now we're going to put the mug back on here, and we're going to run a rinsing brew using the largest brew size, right? So no K-cup, we're going to take it to dispense hot water, yes, take it to 10 ounces and run it. And so we're going to be doing this, you're going to be doing at least 12 rinsing brews, and you may have to refill the reservoir. So you want to do this 12 times at the 10 ounce setting, and then it should be done after that. And so it takes about a good 45 minutes to an hour. And obviously, if you have any questions, please let us know. Hope this helps. Okay, a couple last things I wanted to mention. Number one, after the first step, when you were to be running the descaling solution through the unit until add water popped up, just so you know, add water never popped up on mine. And so I actually ran the reservoir pretty much dry, and then just went on at that point. So it may never say add water, just run all of the cleaning solution, descaling solution through the reservoir, and then go on to the next step, which is allowing it to sit for 30 minutes. So I wanted to mention that. And then lastly, I wanted to mention, after you ran it through, you let it sit, and then you ran the 12 cups of clean water through the unit, make sure you refill the reservoir with filtered water, clean filtered water for our next guest. And I guess that was the only thing I wanted to mention. Clean filtered water for our next guest, so it is ready to go. Wipe the unit down, make sure it's totally clean, pull out the drain. A lot of times that gets grungy. Make sure it's totally clean. Give it a new life for the next 3 months for our guests so that they can enjoy them. This actually used to be a unit that was in one of our units, and we had to pull it out because it's a little finicky. Sometimes it just starts running water. So now we get to enjoy it. But I think the more you can take care of your unit and keep it clean, the longer it's going to last for our guests. So thank you very much for doing such a great job with all your cleaning. And please let us know if you have any questions. I'm going to enjoy my fresh brewed tea now. Thank you.
Take a sip.
It's not done brewing. What are you doing?
Okay.
Bye! Enjoy!